time has finally come. It is time to decorate for Christmas. But if you're new here, hi, welcome. My husband and I and our 3 kids, we recently moved into our new home and we have been renovating it, and it is finally at a good spot where I feel like I can decorate for Christmas. I just want to make this place so magical and nostalgic and cozy. Today is Saturday. I'm hoping that I can get this done today and tomorrow. We are gonna go ahead and start in the living room and we'll just see how far we can get today. So here's a little before shot of the living room, and the only thing that I added in here were these giant paper bag snowflakes that my daughter and I made. The key to this is to get very sharp scissors. I didn't have that, and I ended up having to cut them individually, which took way longer than I was hoping, but it still turned out super cute. Now I am working on my record player area. I'm using these stems that you will see a lot throughout this video. They are from Walmart. I think they're maybe $1 a stem. They just add that perfect amount of simplicity and Christmas touch. And then these fairy lights, if you guys haven't watched my Christmas haul, I pretty much show where I got everything that you will see in this video. So if you're curious where anything is from, definitely check that video out because it's most likely talked about there. Now moving on to pillows. This clip can be very deceiving because it looks like I did it very fast, but in reality, I was playing around with different pillows for a while, trying to figure out exactly what I wanted. But I love how this turned out. I love the different patterns we have, the pops of red. That was really my goal this year, was just making it so homey feeling and simple. I just want our home to feel so peaceful. Now moving on to decorating these sconces that I have on the wall. I was on the hunt for some pretty Christmas swags, and y'all, those things can get very pricey. I decided to kind of just makeshift my own. I used those same stems that I got from Walmart, and I took some of my daughter's bows. I just used the clip and I clipped it right on the top of the stem and placed it over the sconces, and it gives me that look that I'm going for very, very inexpensively. I have been so excited to hang some pretty garland over these 2 entryways that we have on either side of our fireplace. I got this strand of garland from Amazon, super inexpensive, and I love the look that it gives. And then I also made this fabric link chain. I found some ribbon from Hobby Lobby that I really liked. I think this white and red gingham one is so stinking cute. And the key to using ribbon was to get the ribbon that had the wire in it. I noticed with just like regular ribbon, it doesn't really hold very well. Now for my little entryway area. So I went on Etsy and I found a few prints that I really liked, and I printed those off and just added them frames that I had throughout my house. And then I just added some berries and some greenery to this basket. This frame that you see here actually was a mirror, and it got knocked off the wall. So I decided to turn it into a picture frame, but since I didn't have glass for it, got some Mod Podge, and I tried to make this picture look more like a painting. Kind of has that oil painting vibe. Now decorating the top of my piano. I use that same garland that I have over the entryway areas. I actually ended up adding a few things to the top of the piano that you guys will see later on in the video. Y'all, I was really struggling getting these snowflakes on the ceiling. I was using this tacky poster stuff. I can't remember the exact name for it, but I think my ceilings were too textured for it because it would not stay. I ended up just getting some command hooks and putting them on either side of the wall and just tied a string there and then hung the snowflakes that way. It's now Sunday and we are continuing decorating for Christmas. I'm excited to decorate the kitchen today, the bathroom, the kids' room, and our bedroom. And then finishing in here, I still have to do the mantle. The current state of my living room. I love this table runner. It is so stinking cute and very good quality. This is one of the items I talk about in my haul that I recently got. I love how this little rack ended up turning out. I added these rattan bells that I had thrifted. I just put some blue ribbon on them. I also added this berry wreath, and then I just added these little bells. Now for my little coffee station, I thrifted these adorable vintage mugs years ago. And then over in the corner next to it, I just have this plate that I got from Hobby Lobby, and then also this little tree is also from Hobby Lobby. I think they make such a great filler. And then of course I had to add a cute little wreath above my stove. I think this look is so cute. I wanted to add several little wreaths on the cabinet doors. That is something that I might do in the future. Every year I love to add a little bit to my Christmas collection, and this year definitely was a year that I purchased a lot more things than I have in the past. Since we are in a new home now and I haven't really decorated for Christmas in like 2 years, it was time to get a few new things. Now moving on to Ev's room. I found her bed off of Facebook Marketplace. When I purchased it, I remember thinking, how cute would this headboard be with some garland at Christmas? So that is the first thing I did, was add some garland to this headboard and some twinkly lights, and she absolutely loves it. Then in the boys' room, I added some reindeer garland over Truett's bed, and then I just added this stocking and bell on his little peg rack that I have. And then in Riggs's bed, I just added this cute little teddy bear that I thrifted. I have a love-hate relationship with this garland. It is pretty, but it is so scratchy. It tears me up every single time I use it. It is so stiff, so it's so hard to like maneuver it exactly where I want it. The world has definitely come a long way when it comes to garland, because this garland I've had for a few years now and it was not cheap. And the garland that I've purchased this year is so much more inexpensive than this piece of garland, and it is so much prettier and easier to work with. So next year I'm definitely going to be purchasing another garland for my mantle, but this year we're gonna make it work. I ended up really playing around with what I wanted to do with our fireplace, and in this clip is not where I ended up landing with this. That's how it is with decor, you just gotta keep playing around with it. But let me know if you guys would like to see a full Christmas house tour showing you exactly how everything ended up. I am getting very pregnant. I am now in the 3rd trimester, which is crazy, and I'm very emotional. I notice my emotions have been all over the place. I put up these little wreaths and I literally started crying because I thought it was so cute. If that is not pregnancy in a nutshell for you, I don't know what is. I love how our guest bathroom turned out, and I was so excited to put a few Christmas things in here. So I hung this little wreath on the frame. I added another Christmas tree in here. I switched out a candlestick from a white one to this red one, and then I just added a few stems in this vase that I had on the side. I think it's just so sweet in here. It has taken me a while to figure out exactly what my style is when it comes to Christmas. Although it's going to evolve and change each year, I don't think it's going to change all that much. I definitely lean towards the more cottagey, more vintagey, and I see all the Ralph Lauren stuff going crazy right now, and I very much appreciate that style, but it's not necessarily my style. Like, I do like the plaid, and I already have lots of plaid in my house anyway, so I kind of just play off of that. And really, that's the thing with Christmas decor too, that I find makes it a lot less expensive if you're just kind of playing with things that you already have and just kind of sprucing them up a little bit. Thank you so much for being here and watching this decorate with me. I just so much enjoy making our home peaceful and homey and nostalgic. But I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.